What is going on? Hey, so real quick, a lot of times, you know, if you're number one, if you want to lose fat, right? You want to reduce body fat. The thing that's going to make the biggest impact, and if you don't get this on point, nothing else matters, is knowing how many calories you're eating and then eating the right amount of calories. You need a tool for that. This is a Joseph and Joseph scale. It's super small. Like I know there's and if you think, oh, I can't carry that around, I would ask you to stop this video right now, go through your bag or your backpack or your car, and look at all the useless junk that you're carrying around that doesn't contribute to you being the body weight, the look that you want, the feel that you want. So when you put things in contrast, because people just say, oh, no, I can't do that. But then if they really observe, we do all kinds of other shit that is actually probably moving us away from that. So you can totally do that. So anyways, one of the things that's very helpful is just seeing examples. So I'm gonna give you an example of something I do that makes things easy for me, all right? So one, you got the Joseph and Joseph scale here. We're gonna zero it out. Zero. There we go. Then, what I like to do is that, you know, one of the tough parts is the protein. And so if you make your own protein, which doesn't take very long, so over here we got this is high quality steak here because I like the good stuff. But anyways, I have this is 13 ounces of steak. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm not just gonna eat the steak by itself. I can do a variety of things. I can make tacos, I can make a sandwich, but today I wanted to keep it super simple, so I went to Chipotle and got myself some rice. This much rice cost me $1.25, and it took 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, to go in and grab it. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna make sure, because I asked for one side of rice. This is way more than one side of rice. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this open right here. I'm gonna put this guy, zero it out again. Change the reading to ounces. And then we're gonna just measure out one serving, which is 3.5 if you go in MyFitnessPal and you search it. Let's see here. Boom. That right there is 3.5. That's one serving. So they gave me this much. Check this out. They gave me this much. This probably looks closer to 3 servings. So we're actually gonna weigh all of this out, just so I know. And so I got 3.5 ounces. That's that would be one serving. I think that's about 120 calories if you put that in MyFitnessPal and search for it. So let's just go ahead and see how much rice they actually gave me. And so this is why it's important to weigh things, so then you know that you're getting exactly what you're putting into MyFitnessPal versus, oh, I only ate, you know, I only ate 200 calories, but in reality, there was like 3 servings, all right? So let's go ahead and do this. We're zeroed out. I'm gonna put all of this rice in here. Shazam. 9.3. So that is literally 3 times what is supposed to be there. So now here's another cool thing you can do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and take all of this and mix it into one place. I'm gonna take all this. All right. Should fit. Shazam. No! It's okay. 5-second rule. Also,
don't ever say San Jose barbell isn't clean.
That's right. Also, it's good to strengthen your immune system and, you know, Don't eat poop or anything, because that's silly, but, you know, little thing like that's not gonna hurt you. Now, here's how I would do this. You know what? We'll probably put in the pictures somewhere here, or like in the comments. This total thing, I'm probably not gonna eat all of this, but this is 9.5 ounces of rice and 13 ounces of, 17 ounces of steak. What I can do is, this might be a meal for today and tonight and maybe even tomorrow. So I can just put, as long as I track the calories and put them somewhere, that's all that matters. So what does that mean? That means I might put 10 ounces of the steak and 5 ounces of the rice for today, and I might put the remaining 8 ounces of steak and 4 ounces of rice for tomorrow. It doesn't even matter if I ate the whole thing today. I don't need to be exact, because I measured the entire thing and I ate the entire thing, and all of that is accounted for, right? So that's another way where you can make your life easy, okay? And now, last little thing, best little thing, I got a side of hot and a side of mild, and that's it. And they don't charge you for that. So literally $1.25 for hella rice, and now I'm good to go. So the point of this is not that you need to do this, but to show you an example of how to do things, all right? Because one of the things there's two things usually that prevent people from actually doing the stuff that's gonna cause the change. One of them is just a lack of knowledge of knowing what matters, and that is calories are the main ingredient for fat loss. The second part is application and examples. So you might say, okay, I get it, calories, I think I'm doing it, but then you don't have any examples of how to make it easy for yourself. And that's the whole goal. If you can't make it easy for yourself, it doesn't matter.